Hi, welcome back to the Ironman WoW challenge with me, Sheppo. In the last episode, we were about to feed some tramps. They're not tramps. They're not tramps, are they? They're just homeless. A bit more like refugees, maybe, almost. So they're around here somewhere. I actually can't see any, though. Are they by the walls? Oh, here we go. They're on the other side of the wall. So we're going to feed them some Westfall stew. I thought it might say something to me for giving him a big bowl of stew, but no. Nothing. An unnecessary 6-second cooldown there. Oh, that's good. We fed 2 at once. 6 seconds is a bit too much, really, isn't it? I'm getting some weird lag in the since recording today. I'm not sure why that is. I'm gonna have to investigate. A little bit frustrating. Hopefully, it's not too distracting for you guys viewing. You know, you wouldn't want missed frames when you're recording or when you're viewing somebody feeding stew on a quest. It gets really critical. You're hitting 60 all the time. Oh look, there's loads of them. Yeah, not the transient, so. Right, well, we've kind of, where they appear on the map, we kind of run out, so I'm going to have to travel around here. Hello, Sheppo's Westfall stew delivery. Oh, it's a big group. And that's all of that done. We have potentially rare. I think we killed Voltros or whatever his name was earlier in the last episode, so it's probably not going to be hanging around. We've also got a quest up to It's Alive! Overloaded Harvest Golem, which maybe we'll go and do that next. We'll run this quest in and see if we get anything else. And actually, these guys over here were saying stuff. Westfall stew? I'll never forget this moment. Thank you, kind and gentle stranger. It's inside. It's hoping to get us to you. You have a kind heart, Iron Sheps. You have done a good thing today, and that act will reflect back upon you when Judgment Day comes. Ding! So, we got talents. Talents at level 15 now. Dungeon Fighter, don't care about either of those things. And no new abilities. We are, however, going to get this thing flashing down every time I start recording a new episode. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Okay, let's just also check in on abilities. What are we going to get? So, level 16, we're going to get Eagle Eye, which is completely pointless. I don't know why they just spaced that. You should just give you that straight away, really. At level 18, we're going to get Aspect of the World. Grants you and your pet 10 focus per 1 second and 10% increased critical strike chance on all attacks for 10 seconds. So that's not like an old school aspect, which is kind of just like a buff. That's it's a cooldown. That's for an old shit moment, I think. Wild Call, level 22, your auto shot critical strikes have a 20% chance to reset the cooldown and die a beast. That's good. Level 24, we're going to get an interrupt. Multi-shot, we're not going to use. Beast Cleave. Well, you know, it might be useful. Just a couple of highlights on here. Feign Death. Obviously, I've died once on a previous run through because I didn't go back and buy Feign Death. It was back when you needed to buy your abilities. Now we just get them, thankfully. Exhilaration, which is it's just a heal, and that's really good. 2-minute cooldown, heals you for 30%. And wow, what's this? Okay, misdirection is of course very good. It's on a 30-second cooldown. We'll probably write a little macro to just macro that into all of our abilities. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe with maybe a Ment Pet and a misdirection. Bestial Wrath sends you and your pet into a rage, increasing all damage. That's pretty good. Bestial Wrath remaining cooldown is reduced by 15 seconds each time you use Dire Beast. So basically we have to keep using Dire Beast. That's good. And then Mastery, Master of Beasts at level 78. If we're going to get that far, I don't want to get cocky. I'm probably not going to get that far. So as Beastmaster, there's a good selection of abilities, and I think I'm probably going to stick with it. Find Agent Kiernan. SI7 has been tracking Helix Gearbreaker since he entered Alliance territory 2 weeks ago. The letter I received from Matthias Shaw explained that he sent an agent by the name of Kiernan to Westfall to shadow Helix. Find Agent Kiernan, and then you'll find Helix Gearbreaker. Kiernan came into town for supplies 2 days ago. She mentioned that she had been near Mortwake's Tower, southeast of here, on the Dust Plains.
Be careful.
Okay. So I think what we're going to do first is It's Alive. That sounds actually like quite a fun quest. Okay, we have to go and find a particular mob. He should be over here, I believe. Here we go, an overloaded harvest column. And we're now a golem, and we have 2 abilities: Reaping Blows, chops, dices, and minces your enemy, and Rocket Boost. Alright, what does... Wow! Oh, that's good fun. It's quite a cool little ability. It's a shame we're not getting XP for killing them. The one ability does, like, nothing. So it's all about number 2. A few more. And that's that quest done. That was pretty easy once you know where you're going. Okay.
King's honor, friend.
It actually worked. That's incredible, Iron Sheps. Hopefully that takes care of the Harvest Golem problem here in Westfall.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay, well I don't think it does, because there's still loads of them about. So next, I think we're going to go all the way down to the Legend of Captain Grayson. We'll pick up the flight path in Moonbrook. And the reason for that is the quest that Captain Grayson is going to give us is going to send us, from what I remember, up the coast. So, let's do that. Hopefully that isn't going to hurt. That is going to hurt. I don't know whether that was gonna... I don't think that was high enough to kill us. And we've also got someone attacking Sentinel Hill, which is not good. My experience of PvP on Iron Man characters, well, it should always remain at a minimum. There we go, the dude there, look. There used to be a bug in the game where you could flag non-PvP flagged characters for PvP. I'm pretty sure it's been fixed, but I don't really want to risk it. Right, don't be alarmed, gnome. I have long since passed from this land, but I intend no harm of your kind. I've witnessed too much death in my time. My only wish now is for peace. Perhaps you can help my cause. Okay, that's the legend of Captain Grayson. I used to be flesh and blood just like you, lad. That is, until the fateful day when the Murlocs attacked the lighthouse. Okay, 3 quests. Keeper of the Flame. The night the lighthouse keeper's family died was horrible. I watched, helpless, as old Murkai led the attack. But what's done is done, and now my concern is for the lives of the sailors on the Great Sea whose ships come close to the perilous rocks of the coastline. With no one to keep watch on the flame, the responsibility has fallen upon me. Help me keep the torch lit by bringing me chasm ooze from the slimes and the raging chasm to the northeast. Okay. Now, the coast isn't clear. You probably noticed all the shipwrecks along the coast. The Great Sea is treacherous indeed. The coast of Westfall needs to be kept clear so that if sailors find their way to our beaches they are safe. The Murlocs are trouble though. Kill Murloc tide hunters and oracles and I will see to it that you are rewarded. Pretty sure he said he was done with death. The coastal menace. When my life was ended upon the rocks I had no clue what the afterlife held for me. The lighthouse was black that night because old Murkai had scarred the keeper's family off, scared even. They returned and relit the flame, but old Murkai coerced the weaker-minded Murlocs to raid the lighthouse with him once again. The second time the family was not so lucky, and before my eyes they perished helplessly. Slay old Murkai if you see him along the shore, and bring me one of his scales, and I shall reward you. Right, so we have... Well, I thought we were going to get more quests, to be fair. But that one's up there, you see, so then we'll pick up... Captain Sanders' Hidden Treasure, that part, and we'll get the chasm ooze as well, but that is going to be in the next episode, so join me next time for more Iron Man WoW Challenge with me, Sheppo. See you then.